Hello, friends. What is up? Happy Monday. Enjoying some Colby. Enjoying some, I believe it's Danielle Cortada. It's a Guatemalan from Slow Boom. I also just got a new bag of coffee from the guys up front in front of the Redlands Gym. Super excited for that. They have a Guatemalan that's delicious that they've been out of, so they just got it back. So stay tuned. Dialing that thing in next week. But today, over the next few weeks, we'll be starting a lot of these videos out talking about the Open. The Open is upon us. We made the release video, which I was super excited about. Got a lot of good feedback on that, so thank you. Tentatively, I've got some really cool ideas for week one, but I'm waiting to kind of dial some of that stuff in. The biggest thing is encouraging everyone to sign up, participate. Sign up now. The more people that sign up, the more people we get names on the board, the more it motivates more people. I am a procrastinator, but you know, I've already signed up, so just get on it, right? We're gonna have some stuff around the gym, some activation stuff to make it easier, QR codes and whatnots. I'm printing those out this week. But, you know, those of you guys that do the Open, that are going to be doing the Open, encourage everyone to do it. You know, it's an awesome time. And, you know, like we said, there is some cool raffle stuff we're going to do. And honestly, man, just be part of the community. It's that simple. You know, why should you do the Open? Because I think it's awesome. And I think you'll grow and learn from it. Right? You guys have put your faith in us to be good stewards of guiding you through this fitness journey, whatever that looks like for you. And I think this is an important piece to it. Just like I think signing up for 5Ks or doing a turkey trot or whatever is awesome. But stay tuned, more stuff come about the Open, but super exciting there. One of the things that I wanted to share with you guys, something I've been thinking about as we've done some of these videos about like my road back to health, and we're going to continue with updates on that, is kind of the road back to mental health as well. And a lot of the things I struggle with having these thoughts of not being good enough. And kind of one theory I was working with is, you know, this burden of expectations, right? Is that I put a lot of expectations on myself. Could be appearance-wise, could be performance-wise. And it's hard because it's such a weird paradox, right? So it's a good thing because if you put expectations on things, you know, it gives you goals and things to achieve. But also, you can overdo it and go to negative town, you know, because you could have this expectation that I should do this workout in 10 minutes and then it takes you 11 minutes, or I should always squat 300 pounds, and what if you can't, you know? And sometimes it's just you're having an off day, or you didn't eat right, or you didn't sleep good, or whatever. But I've just been working a lot on that, is trying to be positive. And another example of that is, you know, you're gonna have some of these thoughts sometimes, like, you know, some days I'm just gonna feel a little, you know, bleh, you know, whether performance wise or physically, you know, look in the mirror and just kind of be like, I'm not feeling it today. And dealing with the idea that that's okay, right? It's okay to have these thoughts. Don't dwell on them, don't obsess on them, but it's okay to have them, right? So I'm trying to find that balance of, you know, having expectations and using that as fuel and as motivation, but not as a negative. Having these thoughts, but not dwelling on them. You know, I've shared with a bunch of people, but this story of Caleb Dressel, who's one of the greatest Olympic swimmers ever in American history. And he talks about openly that after I believe it was the 2020 Olympics, the COVID ones, that he had won 4 gold medals and like 2 bronze or something like that. And he was pissed and he was bummed out and he was negative. And he had to go and through therapy learn some things about himself. And one of these things was the idea of what he calls the critic, which is this internal voice that always tells him he's not good enough. And that sounds messed up. And it is on some level. But here's the other problem. Here's the paradox. Is that internal voice, that critic, is what made Caleb Dressel Caleb Dressel. Nobody achieves greatness like that without being driven by something, right? So it's him, it's balancing that, hey, this thing is in my head, and use it in a positive way, but not in a negative way. Use it as fuel to drive me to be better, to perform, to excel, but not to bring him down, right? So that's something I've been really working on. Maybe you get a chance. I believe it was like NBC Sports did a thing with Caleb Dressel during the Olympics about his journey and all that kind of good stuff. It's just got crazy windy. But yeah, just some thoughts. GameStarCrossFit.com, sign up for the Open. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. But let's have an awesome week and let's get after it. And we'll see you at the block. Deuces.